You rockin' to a Headshots production.
It's something about the girl that just makes my head wanna twirl. Oh, you got me want to tell all them other girls there's nothing else better on this world. The moment I seen her, I was in shock. So shocked you would think that I've just been shot. Shot down right down in the spot. But two breaths that happened to lie. Oh, girl, you got me visualizing me on top of your what do you want? Was sweating a lot. Another time I cried before we would have to stop. Just not into that stuff a lot. Oh man, she's real super hot. I got some that's right on top. On top of my head, so many she goes, so I have to stop. Ask some questions that I had in stock. She said she wants to take it slow. I'm not that type of guy, I'll let you know. When I see that red light, all I know is go. So baby girl, and do these on the floor. She said she wants to take it slow. I'm not that type of guy, I'll let you know. When I see that red light, all I know is go. So baby girl, and do these on the floor. Let's get up on the floor. Show me your moves that makes you such a pro. Oh, bro, I'll be the one that I want to know. Oh, yeah, girl, I'ma let you know. You're the one that I'm really into, boo. There's a million one places I can be, but I'd rather be with you. Me and you can
Yo, let me record. What's going on, family? Why is my shit so dark? My joint is dark. Let me put a little light up here. What's going on, family? It's the Tariq Elite Show. Why is my shit so dark with the light? I feel like I'm in a damn hostage room. All right, what's going on, family? We're here, right here, live on the Tariq Elite Show. Don't know why my screen is dark like this. Yeah, I look real dark right now. And we're still going to make it do what it do. I'm getting everything together. Let me tweet people and stuff. What's going on? No, I don't really want to Pollo Loco. I'm cool. I'll get something later. So what's going on with you, fam? How's everybody doing? Let me let everybody know that I'm doing a live show right now. Letting everybody know on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Tariq Nasheed. Sorry that the show was late. We're a few minutes late. But we're here. And we're making it do what it do. Let me see who's up in the chat room. And let everybody know. I just tweeted that we're on live right now. Let everybody know that we're live right now. Let me get up here in the chat room. I don't know why this fucking shadow is here. And my hands are a beast. I need to get this lotion cracking. All right. What's up, Brian? You said you got something important to tell me? Well, what's going on, bro? Tell me what's important. Oh, this is my dude. This is from, I want to show my hands. I forgot to put on some lotion. My dudes from moregold.com. I think that's the name of the website. They sent me a shirt. They got some real fly stuff. So shout out to the people from More Gold. MOOR. No, it's not Case Ultra. Even though Case Ultra has some real tight stuff. But I've been real busy, man, just getting stuff ready for Hidden Colors 3, just getting that prepared. It's pretty much confirmed I'm going to be doing a lecture at the University of Northern Colorado on April 14th. We signed all the paperwork. I just got to get some more particulars, but it's going to be on April 14th, the University of Northern Colorado. I don't even know what city in Colorado that is. But we finalized all the paperwork. I've been trying not to do too many dates. Oh shit, man! Let me get some lotion on these hands, man. I look like I've been goddamn breakdancing and baby powder in this motherfucker. All right. All right, I'm going to let y'all call up in a minute. Let me get the phone lines cracking in a minute. But it's in Greeley, Colorado. What's the deal with Greeley, Colorado? What city? What is that by? It sounds like a spot that's off in the cut. What's up? This chick wanted you to wine and dine her. You found out she was banging another dude. Okay, listen, I'm gonna definitely have you call up. Hold, let me get my phone lines together. We're gonna have fun with it tonight and chop it up. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff tonight, man. We're gonna have fun with it. All right, let me get my phone lines lit up real quick. I want that dude, the dude who sent me an email for this week's show, who was talking about the girl gave him an STD. I really want him to call up. Bruh, if you're listening, definitely call up. Because I wanted to really chop it up with you. Yes, indeed. But like I said, I will be at the University of Northern Colorado. And that's going to be on April 14th. It's like some type of diversity conference. They got to give me all the details. I still don't know all the particulars. But they're going to give me all the details on that. Let's see what's popping. When am I coming to Atlanta? I don't know yet. We're looking into that. We're looking into that. Now, we got to talk about Kobe Bryant. Man, did Kobe hop on the coon train? The next coon train video we do, we might have to put Kobe on the train. Man, Kobe came out talking about we should not have supported, well, he's not going to support Trayvon Martin just because he's black, and he's not going to, he wants to get all the facts. Kobe. I want to like Kobe so much. I really want to like Kobe so much, man. Because I'm an LA dude. I'm an LA Laker fan. But, man, Kobe is just insistent on hopping on that damn train. Y'all saw what Jim Brown said. What's up, Sedina? What Jim Brown said about Kobe on Arsenio. He was like, what did he say? Jim Brown said something that threw Kobe all the way under the bus. He said something. Oh, so Kobe's about to retire? Oh, man, but the coon train. Oh, man. I really wish black folks create an infrastructure for themselves where we don't have to hop on the damn coon train every 5 minutes. Yeah, he said something to that effect. Pictures. Jim Brown said that Kobe basically sold out Shaq. So, you know, Kobe, Jim Brown didn't co-sign Kobe at all. But I notice a lot of dudes, man, whenever I see dudes making comments defending white supremacy, especially on the internet, I always look into them a little bit when I see a black dude, when I see a brother jump on the coon train. Just take a real good look at him. Just look at look at the Facebook page, look at the Twitter page. There's always a nigga who's up under a white woman or up under a Latina woman. It's always one of them niggas. It's always one of them. Thank God Mrs. is giving me some. These niggas are so happy to be laying up with a non-black person, they don't want to mess that up for nothing. And let me speak on Stephen A. Smith. He kind of defended Kobe a little bit on Arsenio, and I've been giving Stephen A. Smith a pass. But Stephen A. Smith, he does what I call soft cooning. See, he ain't dipping all the way in there. See, Stephen, and I like Stephen A. Smith. I do. I like Stephen A. Smith. Stephen seems like a straight-up guy. And Stephen, when he was on Arsenio, he was saying something to the effect like, hey, look, you know, we're very minded with 13, 14% of the population, you know, so we're at a disadvantage. So what Stephen was saying, basically like, look, we can't go all the way in, so we just got to kind of play the game. I think that's what he was alluding to, but he was soft cooning a little bit. You know, yeah, my dude was soft cooning a little bit. Yeah, he was soft cooning because Stephen A. Smith ain't all out with the black. We are our own worst enemy. I don't think he goes that far in it because I've seen him, represent. But I know with Stephen A. Smith, he works in the sports entertainment world, and that world is surprisingly racist. Sports entertainment and sports in general is some racist fucking shit, dude. Y'all saw what happened to our boy Deshaun, right? Y'all saw that bullshit they pulled on the little homie Deshaun, where they said the goddamn Eagles cut Deshaun from the team, talking about he has affiliations with gang members. And the Eagles, that's the same organization that made excuses and fought vehemently to keep Riley Cooper, who was an admitted white supremacist. Basically, he's on film talking about he'll beat niggas' asses and all this shit. So they have this double standard that's so incredibly blatant, and then people pretend that it's not there. So certain things like this ought to just raise up the antennas of every black person. But sports, man, the sports game is racist as hell, especially the NFL. Dude, I got buddies, man. I was with an NFL partner the other day. We had dinner, man. We're chopping up game. And, dude, some of the stuff these brothers tell me that go on, some of the stuff that these coaches be saying, I mean, it's like the good old boys club. It's like that good old boys club, and these coaches are looking at these players like they're niggas. You dig what I'm saying? Jason Whitlock was on the coon train too. What's up? You saying mine the Illuminati? Oh yeah, the Illuminati. They gave me my Illuminati shirt. And what's funny, man, it was the shit with Deshaun. They were showing pictures of him in a studio talking about he's with gang members. It was like the rapper Freeway and some dudes in Philly, some rappers. Dudes were... So this is what I'm saying, man. Black folks, when you co-sign white supremacy and try to make excuses for it, you setting it up for them to come across, and the shit is going to hit you eventually. You set it up so it's going to eventually hit you. And then dudes start whining when the shit swings around and hits them. See, we play these little games, and that's not nothing to play with. Again, like I said, with white supremacy, man, they can literally make stuff up about you and throw you under the bus. They can literally make stuff up about you and throw you under the bus with it. On the show Dancing with the Stars, they got Nene Leakes. Shout out to Nene. I like Nene from Housewives of Atlanta. I like Nene a lot. She seems cool as hell. Now Nene's on Dancing with the Stars, so now that's a real mainstream type of thing. This week, some of the tabloid magazines came out with a mugshot of Nene from back in like 92. She got arrested for something. It was something minor. It wasn't nothing really major. I think she was with somebody who was shoplifting or whatever. So now, right when Nene starting to get this real mainstream notoriety, they bust out with these mugshots. And let me tell y'all something. They had the mugshots all along. They were just sitting around waiting for the right time for her to get big enough so that they can put the story out and tear her down a little bit. So you got to always watch out for that. They sat on that. They been had that mugshot. They had a mugshot of her, and they sit on shit and wait for you to get big enough so they can start throwing you under the bus with the information. Yeah, that was real slick and dirty as far as I'm concerned. I really don't like the way they did it like that. bringing out her mugshot. Let me tell y'all something. These people are probably waiting on me to become the next leader, whatever. They probably got so much shit on me just sitting on my old mugshots. They sitting on some snitches, some niggas out of New back in the 80s. They just sitting around waiting on me to make a move so they can bring them niggas out. Y'all remember the show American Gangster? They did a show on Tookie Williams. Tookie Williams was one of the original Crips. Oh yeah, they got all my shit. That's why I let people know I done dirt in the street. I got it in. So don't, it is what it is. So when they come out with my shit, it is what it is. When Bill O'Reilly, hey, Tariq, he has a gun in this picture. Yeah, I did it. I ain't got no sex tapes. I don't think I do shit. I might have been banging somebody and my ass was up in a damn secret camera. You dig? Who knows? Because they got footage and secret recordings of Dr. Martin Luther King having sex. So who knows? But it's amazing. It's funny. But yeah, they'll still like I was saying about Tookie Williams. Tookie Williams was why am I so damn dark? It's dark as shit, man. I don't know why it's so dark. I want y'all to see a player. Okay, now I look like I'm getting interrogated. We just went to the liquor store to rob him. I didn't know nobody was gonna get killed. It was Dontrarius now. It was Dontrarius. It was Lee Dog. It was KK. All of them dudes, they went in there and I had stood in the car. I had stayed in the car, but because I told them I didn't want to be no part of no robbery. You did the right thing. Can I go back to my mama's house? Yeah, I look like one of them dusty snitch ass first 48 niggas. Y'all can see me. All right, that's fine. It just looks real dark. That's all. Yeah. But like I said, Tookie Williams, they did a story on him, and they had niggas from the 70s. They brought out dry snitching on Tookie. It was some nigga that Tookie beat up in like 1973. Some motherfucker still mad. It was some dude. Y'all remember that show? What's up, Champion Gear? Call it 3. Oh, my room light is up. I don't know why it's so dark. But what's up, Lomac? But yeah, they found some dude who Tookie Williams had knocked out or stole his lunch money, and the nigga was on there snitching and crying. Yeah, the dude was real moist. Tookie knocked the moisture in this nigga. This nigga was like, that nigga looked like Antoine Dodson. They're like, we got a victim of one of Tookie Williams' crimes. Well, we got a crip in Lincoln Park. This dude was snitching, mad, crying. Nigga, you didn't get over that ass whooping yet? Man, but yeah, cats, man, they got cats ready to snitch on you. Yeah, they got dudes ready to snitch on you. Yeah, Tookie knocked the dude out, yeah. And that was some, Tookie was OG with the shit. Because Tookie, it was two dudes. It was Tookie and a dude named Raymond Washington. And they weren't really known for gunplay on the streets of LA in the 70s. They were known for, putting up hands. They were known, like it was Tookie, Jamel Barnes, all those old school Crips. And they were known because it wasn't none of that sneak shit. They let you know what time you get knocked out. They're like, hey, nigga, at 3 o'clock, Tookie's coming to knock this nigga out. So at 3 o'clock, you're going to get knocked out. I didn't see the Black Jeopardy skit on Saturday Night Live. What did they say? Yeah, all those old school dudes. Jamel Bond. I think Jamel, there was a club back in the day Jamel used to do security in. I think I used to see him up there. I know all them OG dudes from back in the day. Yeah, but Tookie, and thing about Tookie, I always say this because you see all these old rah rah ass niggas. That nigga Tookie didn't raise his voice when he talked. That made that dude more menacing because Tookie, that nigga talk with a whisper. Let's see who's on the phone. Hey, what's going on? Who's calling?
Tariq, what is going on?
What's up, Pimp Sauce? Who is this?
What's up, man? This is OC out of Seattle, man. When you gonna get up here?
Man, what's going on up in Seattle, player?
Man, a lot of suckers out here, man. Moist ass motherfuckers out here, man.
Oh, now how long? Are you from? Are you from there? Did you move there from like the Bay somewhere?
No, I'm from Seattle, man. Born and raised.
Okay. Do cats still go down to Broadway and all that on the weekends?
What's that?
Do people still go down to like Broadway Boulevard and all that stuff on the weekends? What do people do out there to kick
Nah, man. No, the Sir Mix-a-Lot days are over, man.
Yeah, that's the last time I was up there where everybody was kicking it on Broadway. There was like a restaurant called Dick's and like Ezel's Chicken, and all that stuff. I remember. Yeah. So what do people do up there now? Where y'all hang out?
Man, Belltown. And that's pretty much it. Belltown or Tacoma, stuff like that. And,
what's the women looking like up there? What are the women up there looking like?
They're cool, man. It's just, the baddest ones out here either white or mixed. A lot of black chicks, man. They're just too hood, man.
All right, so what's going on with you, man? What's on your mind?
I got a question for you. So check this out. I've been with my girl for about 2 years, and maybe like 6 months ago, saying she don't want to have sex no more until we get married.
Now, wait. Now, is she Filipino, mixed? What is she?
My girl, she's mixed.
With what?
She's mixed, white and black.
Okay. So, now how old is she and how old are you?
I'm 31, she's 33.
Okay. Does she have any kids?
No kids.
Good. Okay, so she said she didn't want to have sex no more until y'all got married, and that just came out the blue.
About 6 months ago, yeah.
So y'all haven't had sex in 6 months?
Got some little head here and there, but that's about it, man.
Ah, damn. So do y'all... Now, how long... Now, y'all been dating for how long?
2 years.
2 years or 3?
2 years.
Do y'all live together?
No.
Okay. Now, you know what? I'm feeling her to a certain degree. Because she's like, look, I don't want to keep on just doing the do and, there's no commitment. And
yeah,
I feel her to a certain degree. I'm going to have to ride with the young lady now, and because I'm playing the devil's advocate because I don't want to say that and there's another nigga over there hitting that pussy, and
no,
good. But I feel her on that because she's 33 years old. She's thinking like, okay, look, man, my clock is ticking. I'm not getting no younger. I'm still fly in my 30s. I don't want to start pushing 40, and then the shit gets harder. So, nigga, you got to step up and let's make this happen. So are you willing? Yeah. Are you willing to take that step with her?
Yeah, I'm down, man. And it's just been hard because, she said she wants to get closer to God and live on that right path to God. But before I was just really pissed because shit, man, we was getting it in 3-4 days a week. You feel me? So
yeah, but the thing is,
now it's just nothing.
I understand that. But the thing is, if that's what she wanted after 3 years, y'all haven't taken it to the next level. She's right in wanting more. You got to be. Down to step up to the plate too. Unless you still want to get out there and get it in on the side level. You dig what I'm saying? If you haven't gotten all your player juice up out your system, you dig?
Yeah.
But
I feel it.
Do you think is she worthy of taking that step with?
Yeah. I mean, she's a down female. We've been together for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't see she don't got any flaws, and she's about her shit. She got her head on right and everything like that, but. At the same time, I can't charge her off of that. I've been thinking about it, but it's just been rough, man. It's been rough on your boy.
Well, I understand that, man, and that's a hard dilemma, man. You got to think: is this person somebody I want to marry, or am I just missing the ass? So you got to think like that. If you're not ready to get married, just let her do what she do. Now, if another nigga step up and scoop that on up and start cupcaking with her and upgrading her, don't come around looking crazy because that's what y'all niggas do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck around, bullshitting with the woman. She's telling you, hey, I'm down. I'm trying to get it in, and you're not stepping up to the plate, so I'm gonna have to move on. And you're like, she ain't gonna move on. She's gonna be right here with me and all this old bullshit. And then what happens is you fuck around and another dude run up on her, cupcake with her, get it popping with her, and your ass is sitting up in your room by yourself like this.
Loving you, I see your soul come shining through. I'll never tell a lie. It's filled with love with you. And every time we hit, it's living love with you. La la la, la la la, la 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 la, do do do.
All right. So my dude has to step up to the plate with it. My dude got to step up to the plate with that and make it happen. Stop stringing the woman along. My nigga hit that high note. Yeah, I read Monster Cody. Yeah, I met it. I know about them 8 trays. What's up, R? You said what happens when a Negro bed wench meets a male counterpart, a coon, an Uncle Tom? They're on the same page. Nigga, they despise each other. They probably cut each other's throats. That's why you never see them in the same spot. The coons and the bed wenches, they hate each other. Because the coon wants him a white woman or a non-black woman. And the bed wench wants her a white dude. Let's see who we got on this phone. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, Tariq? This is Stone Mac from L.A.
What's going on, Stone Mac? Where you from? What part of L.A. you from, homie?
Man, I stay over here off of Manchester, like near Inglewood, man.
Okay, you over there in the Inglewood family neighborhood, over there in that area.
More on the A-Tray side, man.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So what's going on with you, player?
Man, I emailed you about my little situation, a little PI question, and you told me to call in.
Oh yeah.
So I'm calling in to get some advice on that.
Yes, indeed. Let's reiterate now what we were talking about, because that was real deep. Some of the stuff you asked in the thing, and I can't remember all the details. So again,
I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. So basically, been messing with this chick. She started as like a little jump off, bad little chick, like Serena Williams type. So it's been about 3.5 years. So she started off as a jump off, then I upgraded her to like a little side piece, and then eventually she became my mistress. Yeah. So what it was is basically I told her she's supposed to be exclusive to me, just for health reason out here in LA. She's a little valley chick and whatnot.
Yeah.
And here just recently I'm finding out pictures that she's saying she's sleeping with other dudes, and I'm like, okay, because I used to be in the game a little bit back in the day near Inglewood. I used to send them and whatnot.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, cool. This is summertime. She said, okay, I slept with one nigga. I'm like, all right, well, you want to do that? Well, you're going to have to break me off. Because I remember you told me, when a woman cheats on you, that's the highest form of disrespect. So I was going to charge her because I don't play that.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, just cut me, give me that give me 500. She broke me off 500. So a couple weeks ago, I found out it's another dude she lied about some more stuff, just some other stuff. So I'm like, man, I was just really finna charge. I'm like, man, break me off a G-ball.
Yeah.
So about 3 weeks ago, she broke me off a G-ball. I'm like, dang, she really did that. But I'm like, all right, cool. Just to be on the team, whatever.
Right.
Here recently, I'm finding out the girl is doing pornos. Like she doing that amateur voyeurism stuff,
Yeah. Yeah. Is it like she like solo or boy girl? What is she doing exactly?
Yeah, it's solo, and I think she logged off, but from what I see, it's like that stream day type stuff, and
Okay.
it's just a bunch of hoes on there doing a freak show thing. I didn't really see
Right.
too much. Too much information. I don't know, but it says she's bisexual and everything. So now I'm at a point where I broke all the situation down. Like, hey, look, I know about all these pictures I'm seeing. She sending pictures to her homegirls talking about we gonna double date. I'm like, she really deceptive, but she cool, whatever. I'm like, whatever, you a side piece anyway, mistress.
Right.
I told you what to do. At this point, what should I do since it's been so much deception? And like, should I just keep charging her? Should I get some? And I wrote you, I'm like, man, should I get some more money? I mean, of course, I want to get some more money, but is it, from your standpoint, what would you do?
Let me break it down because again, I've been around players and I've seen the game unfold. Basically, what she's doing some half baked hoeing, and the reason why she's half baked hoeing is because she's reflecting your half baked pimping. See, you out the game. And a lot of dudes,
Right.
what happened when a lot of dudes get out the game, the shit starts calling you. It's like, the minute I get out, they bring me right back in. And then you see somebody and she starts choosing and that makes you want to get back in. So you get back in half-assed. And the thing is,
Right.
in the game, if you in it, you got to be all the way in it to be very thorough with it. The game is something that you ain't supposed to be half-assing with because you got to be bona fide, and the female is always going to be a reflection of you. If you're bona fide and you're thorough and you're 100% down for the ground, down for the crown, the female is going to be like that because that's what you got to teach her. So the thing is, because you halfway in the game and halfway out the game, well, you're really out the game, but you're just kind of coming out of retirement to a certain degree. She knows this, and you got to watch out for women because they look for dudes because she's already a half-ass hoe, and I say that not in a disrespectful way, but a half-ass non-bona fide hoe will look for a dude who's half-assing in the game so that can give her leeway to half-ass and also have backup, and I'm gonna explain what that is in a minute. Now let's be very clear. This chick is definitely not only doing these little porn videos. Eventually, she's gonna start doing boy girl because they always start with the cams, then it's some solo shit, then they end up with a dick in their mouth. So she's gonna go there, but she's already doing some flat back hoeing somewhere. That's why she's able to break off these G balls and all these stacks here and there. She's already doing.
And she was with this the African. And she like paid her rent. I'm like, okay, you have to break me off like choosing fee, like
right. It's more than.
And look, check this out, though, Tariq. I forgot to tell you, she got a square job with the government, though.
Right.
Like she like a straight up square.
I know that, dude. That's what I know she is. I know this. I see it all the time. I've seen this shit a million times. You got some square chick working a square job, but at night she's moonlighting, hoeing, doing some low key money making at night. So she's flat back and half-ass hoeing, and she has a little backup job. She's not bona fide. She don't know how to really get down and smash down and really put it in. And what happens is that if she happens to get caught, because that's their biggest fear, getting caught or getting caught up in a case or whatever, they keep a nigga on the side to be their get out of jail free card. You understand that? So the minute she goes out here and does this half-ass hoeing, sneaks off somewhere, turns a trick with somebody, or an undercover cop gets her or whatever, and they say, hey, what's up with that? Your name is going to be the first fucking name out of her mouth. This nigga made me do it. So you got to watch out for half-ass hoes like that. Because they'll keep you around and fuck all these other dudes and do all this other square shit and put everything on you. So you got to, if I were you, I would charge her to the game. I would charge her to the game. You dig what I'm saying? And just get out the game because again, man, you out. What are you doing? You doing some legit? What are you doing now? You doing some legit stuff?
Man, I got out when everybody started going to jail. Man, I was like, I took that as a sign, and I went back to school and finished and got my degree. Now I got a successful career, man. I got a square gig. I'm doing my thing. So This is like this hoe didn't really even come up to me like that. That's why my pimp bones kind of got shook. I'm like, oh, she's bringing it back alive.
Yeah,
you know?
that gets you. Every now and then, a player, you out the game and you chilling, and then somebody who's young and fresh, she can see the game in you because people in the game know other people in it. You can see it, you can feel it, you can sense it, you can smell if another motherfucker's been in the game. So she sees that and she chooses up on you. And if you ain't really bona fide with it no more, she's gonna be half-assed with it. So again, it's good to go ahead.
She already gave me a figure though. Like I already charged. She already knows it's going to be another G ball. Should I mean, before I exit, door left, should I go ahead and try to, because she already knows she actually waiting for my phone call. I'm like, man, I got a conference call with important business. I'm calling you because I want to get your input. Yeah. But like she's waiting for, like she's willing to do something right now because I already broke it down to her. I'm like, you're going to need some discipline on this matter.
It sounds great. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When a hoe gets caught doing some raggedy hoe shit, they do all types of fly shit. Hoes are very smart as far as that. They know how to bring money, dress up cute, go down, suck you off good. They know how to do all that stuff to make up for their ratchetness. So it's gonna sound good now, but don't you allow her to manipulate you with that. Because if you take that, you gotta be the kind of dude who'll be like, you know what, fuck you and that money. And and fuck your pussy too. All money ain't good money. That's what Rosebud told me. You tell him all money ain't good money. I can charge you and that paper to the game. So I would just chill out for a minute if I were you. I would chill out and just stay up out the game and don't get caught up in that. Because the thing is, what happens is that you see the good part of the game. You see the money. Somebody's giving you a cool choosing fee. But on the flip side of the game, the cop and blow. You never know when they'll leave. They'll leave at the drop of a hat. Some other nigga come in who she done chose up on, who's real up in the game heavy, and this nigga's trying to serve you. So I would say just leave it alone. You're doing fine, man. You got out the game. Stay up out the game, man, because again, you don't want this chick to get caught up and use you as a get out of jail free card. Because right now, man, they got motherfuckers going to jail. I know they got some half-ass PIs out here that's informants. So the game is real raggedy, and I would say stay away from it. You're fine doing your legitimate thing. You feel me?
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
All right, man.
I know that money is calling you. I know it's calling you, bro.
My next question, should I take that as, because she came at me on some square talking about she want to be like my main chick. I was like, okay, you could be my mistress for now. You could be my concubine. I broke out some Bible term. You be my concubine. And should I take her like sleeping around as disrespect or not?
No, it's not disrespect because she knows the game and she knows you know the game. She knows the game and she knows that you know the game. The thing is, if you keep accepting it, she's just not going to respect you. So I would say just get out the game with your dignity because it gets worse. Because that goes into the 7 levels of disrespect. And the fact that she knows that she can lay it with other dudes and you can still, she can keep you around just by paying you off and she can do out-of-pocket shit. You don't never let nobody pay you to allow them to do out-of-pocket shit. That's not what the game is about. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to let her know that. Right now, she's treating you like the hoe. You dig?
Huh.
You feel me?
Hell no. Hell no.
Exactly. You got to look at it like that, fam. Think about that, my dude. Think about that, my dude. Man, thank you for the call, fam.
Yeah, thank you.
No doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's up, Reggie from Wilmington? Yeah, I want my man to get up out that game. What's up, T North? Were we talking over y'all's heads? Were we talking over people's heads? The conversation got a little real. Rosebud has a show on now. I should have called Rosebud's show. What's Rosebud's number? I need to call Rosebud. Can you call in Rosebud's show? Where is it? Is it a Ustream show? Let me call. We should call him now. Do I have advice for a 19-year-old trying to be a filmmaker? Got some game? Like what kind of film is you trying to do? What's your name? Mohammed? I am God's self. I am planning on doing some more Hidden Colors. I do plan on doing some more Hidden Colors. I can't wait till this one comes out though. Say Squares couldn't pick up the reception. Yes, I know we were talking over a few people's heads. My bad. That was for the game heavy. That conversation with the brother that was a different level of the game right there. What's up? What if your man need tire money coming out of jail? Um, what's your situation? What's exactly what's going on in your situation? What's up, Harlem? Shout out, player. I did see that picture of Nick Cannon dressed as like this hipster white guy, and there was a lot of fake Twitter outrage. Did y'all see that? And it was some of it was funny. He was doing a character called Connor Smallnut. It was funny. It was funny. He was dressed like this hipster dude. Like Connor Smallnut's the name, bro. That shit was funny. And there was some people on Twitter. Oh, that's reverse racism. If we did it to black people, you would be mad. Stop. Be quiet. He wasn't making it seem like white people were somehow inferior. Nothing like that. It was funny. Nobody complained when Robert Downey Jr. played a black dude in Tropic Thunder. The thing is, people kept trying to compare that to blackface, and I did an article that I tweeted. I did an article about that whiteface and blackface, you can't even compare the two. You can't even compare the two. Because usually when somebody does whiteface, just like the movie White Chicks, usually it's basically black people making fun of the privilege that they get. So it's not talking about somebody who them being genetically inferior, because blackface was some horrible shit. Blackface was used to justify lynching black people. It was used to justify disenfranchising black people economically. It was used to justify miseducating black people. It was used to justify incarcerating black people. So blackface was used to promote the myth of black inferiority, and black people as a collective were punished because of blackface. So that whole reverse racism bullshit, they got to stop with that, because there's people out here who already think like white supremacists, but they are so desperate to find some type of equal black racism, and it don't exist. It don't exist. And I'm gonna talk about that when I go to Colorado, because they got this diversity conference, and I'm really dying to see what they're talking about, because I hear about these little diversity conferences and all that, and I hope they know that I'm gonna bring the heat. I hope they don't think that because they give me a lot of money. I don't know what. I hope they don't think I'm gonna come up there and start getting on the coon train, because I'm bringing the heat. Feminista Jones is nothing but a damn a Twitter troll. Michelle Taylor. She's a corny Twitter troll. She's a nobody. Madame Noir did a Madame Noir is such a fucking coon train Negro bedwench ass website. It's ridiculous. They are some of the biggest coonettes on that site. I was thinking that. Jason, I was thinking that, because usually, I don't have a whole bunch of security, but I'm like, do I need to bring a couple of brothers out there to kind of stand at the front of the podium? Because I was definitely thinking that, because I'm bringing the heat. Because if I go out there and people will start talking, if they talking this, well, racism it goes both ways. If I hear that shit, it's not gonna be nice. I'm when I hear stuff like that, and people are talking about diversity, and if I hear this, well, there's black racism too. If you start talking that, you playing games, and you gonna get this work. The game saves lives. No doubt. Yes, indeed, DJ Khaled. Is it true about the deaths in the Congo? What are they saying about the deaths in the Congo? What's up, K Blue? Let me see. K Blue is calling. What's up, K Blue?
What's going on, Tariq?
What's up now? What's going on with you, K Blue?
Oh, not much, not much. I have a question to ask you about this friend I have. He's been slipping real hard,
Yeah.
like real hard. He been taking hood rat chicks out the Red Lobster, ain't hit. He been we went to Atlanta. I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. We went down to Atlanta. And this girl, but we all knew we took the train there to the club. We all know we needed to bring taxi fare to get home. But she didn't bring none because she knew this shit nigga's going to pay for her ride back. So me and the girl got to argument. I said, yo, make sure you pay this nigga back his money.
Yeah.
Or make sure your boyfriend pay her back the money. I mean, this nigga ain't paying for your cab fare, because we all knew we needed money to get back.
Right.
So, like, what advice can I give him? Like, we was just talking to him, like, come on, dog, you need to do better, bro. He's like, man, cool, I need to get it, man. I need to get some, bro. I've done it in a while. I said, dude, you acting too thirsty and all that. Yeah. Like, what can I tell him to help him get right again?
This is what you do. If that nigga, you tell him, hey, look, player, if you don't cooperate and work as a group, because that's the thing, man. Players got to work as a group, man. Y'all got to complement each other's game. Y'all got to do backup and defense for each other. Cats can't be cock blocking, so cats got to work as a team, especially when you go out of town. You let that nigga know if he ain't going to be down with the players' team, y'all going to leave his little bum ass in North Carolina while y'all travel without him. That's how to let this dude know what's up, unless he's driving and y'all using his car or whatever. But y'all got to say, hey, player, man, we're not going to roll with you if you mess up the game. And that's what you got, because I got real good friends sometimes, but when it gets to the point where they're not an asset to the team, you got to charge them. It's that simple. I had a real good friend of mine. We would go out and kick it. He would kick it with the crew, but he started to get more and more belligerent as we went out. And it got to the point where the nigga would get in fights and clubs and all that. So even though he was the homie, we had love for him. We can't fuck with you like that when we're going out here to campaign to get some of these ladies or whatever we're trying to do. So you got to start charging niggas to the game, dude. It's that simple. You feel me?
Gotcha. I appreciate the game, Tariq. And good work on the hidden colors and all that, man. I've been supporting it.
Yes, sir.
The merchandise and stuff from offline. I appreciate you, man.
Much respect, man. Thank you, brother. I can't wait. I got to get back to Atlanta. My man Ola, we're looking into venues down there now. No, I wasn't talking about Greg. No, not that nigga. No, Greg is square. The dude I'm talking about is another dude. He's like more of a street dude. Greg is so fucking square. That nigga took me to that old lady fucking club. I was so pissed at that dude, man. Oh, I was so pissed at that dude. I hate when niggas pump up clubs, because dudes did me like that in Chicago. Dudes be pumping up these clubs like, oh, nigga. Tariq, man, you better go to this club called Sawtooth. Oh, man, we went to that club in Chicago. It was like the first 48, man. The boots are coming. Y'all definitely stay tuned. My shirt should be ready literally in about a week. We're getting all that stuff popping. Yeah, we're going to have another trailer for Hidden Colors 3. Nigga. So I swear to God, Sawtooth, literally a few days after we left Chicago, we went to Sawtooth, and I mean literally a few days, like right when I got back home to LA, off the road, I see something online where there was a damn murder at the club. It was like the same club with some yellow tape around it. I'm like, but niggas are always sending me to some bullshit. I'm still pissed off about that, man. The only time some cats sent me to some good spots is in Atlanta. Houston too. Houston too. I give it up to Houston. Houston too. And with Miami too. I give it up for Miami. With some good spots in Miami too. Real good spots in Miami. Where the ladies at, man? All the ladies in the room. Where you at? What's up? You say, boss player, when you're spitting at dimes, how important is your gear? Is your mouthpiece really complete? What was that? I couldn't see what you said. Hold on. What's up, T Pro? You said you just came from Sawtooth? Oh, Lord. Nigga, Sawtooth was... No, first of all, it's small as shit. It's so small and tight. It's like a bar that they pretend is a club, and I think there's like a VIP upstairs. It was, oh my God. This was garbage. What's going on, Barbie? What's up, Tenali? Lady More Natural Shenanigans. Who got shot at? Migos got shot at? I know somebody shot, didn't somebody shoot Benzino in the arm? He said it was like his nephew or somebody shot him in the arm. That's real weird. Shot him in the arm at his mother's funeral. Like, what kind of shit is that? Yeah, I got to get out there to Boston too. Did I see J.D. Walker? What was up with that? Why did his nephew shoot him in the arm? Jason Johnson. Who is Migos? What about hypercamy? He said he was trying to shoot. That's fucked up. He said he was trying to shoot Benzino in the neck, but the bullet got lost. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Migos is a rap group in Atlanta. They had the Versace song. Yo, a lot of these cats, man. Let me look, man. A lot of people are going to use these random shootings to justify further disenfranchising black folks. You know, we got to really get to a point where we can communicate with each other, because these stories about these random shootings and all that stuff, the mainstream media outlets, they cherry pick these joints and they keep putting them out in the forefront. And that makes it seem like the only people who are doing shootings in America just happen to be black people. And what's going to happen, well, what's happening right now, I won't even say what's going to happen. Black people are going to be disenfranchised and marginalized to such a degree that the black community is going to become a permanent class of beggars. Because all the cooning and all that stuff, that's not going to save anything. A lot of people who are doing the cooning and the buck dancing and all that, they're trying to save a position for themselves as if the shrapnel from systematic white supremacy is not going to get them. The problem is with all of these killings and most of these shits, man, are economically steep. It's all about economics. So we got to get to a position where we ain't got to hit the streets to get our economic game together. The problem is that, let me get deep for a minute, because I wanted to talk about some game, but I want to get deep for a minute because black folks got to start getting serious, because many hoods right now, many housing projects, these shits are like one EBT card swipe away from becoming a favela. What's up, Ola? Shout out to my dude, O. Everybody say what's up to Ola, and everybody say what's up to Hot Double Diva. Hot Double Diva's in the house, too. But like I said, man, pretty soon some of these hoods are going to become straight up favelas. Just like down in Brazil, just like shanty towns in certain Caribbean spots, is going to become a permanent class of beggars. All they have to do, they can do it overnight. They can just turn them damn EBT cards off. This shit is going to turn into a favela in some of these hoods. And they're setting it up now for that to happen. They're getting the jails ready. They're getting white armed militia groups ready. You feel what I'm saying? They're getting these cats ready, these right-wing white vigilantes ready. Y'all need to study what goes on these message boards and these Facebook pages. See, black folks get caught up in stupid fight videos and silly ratchetness. But you got to see what goes on in some of these message boards and these Facebook pages. You got these dudes out here in the dominant society trading guns. They're speaking in codes with each other. Why don't y'all do this? Go look at any racially baiting story that involves some kind of black crime and a white person, and you always look at the comments. I'm not talking about just the silly, oh, these niggas are savages. I ain't talking about that. Those are just usually teenage white kids. Whenever you see comments, a lot of these cats throw out a lot of code words for each other. I want y'all to feel me on this. When you see the knockout game, that's a great example. You look at some of the articles and videos about the knockout game, and you look at the comments. There's thousands and thousands of comments, especially on Facebook. You'll see people make comments like this, and they'll just thousands and thousands of white people will say it, and they won't say anything else. That's why I stay strapped. That's why I got my AR-16. That's why I got my 9mm. That's why I carry. Now, you'll see comments like that, and it's almost like they repeat it over and over and over and over again. Just note, I want y'all to notice that. Because my thing, I look at patterns, and I see that a lot. Whenever there's a story about black mob violence or a knockout game, you'll see a bunch of white dudes on Facebook or Twitter saying, that's why I carry. That's why I got my 9mm. That's why I got my M16. That's why I carry. You need a gun. That's why I got my gun. When they do that, they're sending out messages to each other saying, hey, get in touch with me. You understand what I'm saying? They're saying to each other, hey, get in touch with me. Send me a private message. Follow my page so we can network. You dig? They send out little code words with each other so they can connect with each other. You understand what I'm saying? And they communicate with each other and let each other know when there are gun shows and all this stuff going on around the country. So they talk in codes and they get on the same page. What's that lady mode YouTuber? And Dre B scream hilarious. Oh yeah, they're plotting. They're plotting. They help each other increase their arsenal. I peep that. I peeped that about these cats because I was looking at something like last week, and it just stood out. I'm like, how come these dudes are repeating the same exact thing? I kept seeing this different people making the same comment. That's why I stay strapped. That's why I keep my 9. That's why they kept saying that. Just different people kept saying the same thing. That's why you got to keep your Glock. That's why you got to keep your 9mm. That's why you stay strapped. Well, I'm like, why are they saying the exact? I said, okay, these motherfuckers are speaking in codes. That's what they're doing. That's okay. They're speaking in codes to each other. They're telling each other, hey, reach out to me. So these dudes are straight up plotting, and they're doing it low key online. Not even low key, because they don't want. You don't want to say, hey, contact me because we're going to have a meet. No. They're real low key and slick with it. People in the dominant society, they understand the importance of having a code. They understand the importance of having a code. That's the one thing black people don't understand. And people in the dominant society, they keep the code to themselves. They keep it to themselves. They keep it real low key. Dude, did y'all see that show about sundown towns? There was a show that came on a few weeks ago on the Discovery Channel about sundown towns. Now, these sundown towns, meaning places that ran black people out and places where black people couldn't go at night, there's still sundown towns in this country that black people are not supposed to go. If you go, usually they'll put the cops on you because the cops do the dirty work now. The cops do all the mob violence against black folks now. They're the lynch mob. They're the modern day lynch mob. So there was one story on that Sundown Town show where a black woman who was like selling encyclopedias or something, she got killed. These white people killed her because she was in this neighborhood she wasn't supposed to be in at night. So the investigator, the camera people went to this town, and many of the people are still alive too. They're all old now, and they know about it. Boy, they kept their motherfucking mouths shut. The minute they sent the white dude in there with a hidden camera on to ask about it, they're like, hey, I heard there was a black woman lynched or killed. They were like, get the hell out of this store. You go. They kept their mouths shut, and all of them knew about it. Everybody there knows about it. But they do not throw each other under the bus. Now, what happens is that people start telling when there's like a deathbed confession. They'll wait till somebody is like on their deathbed, then tell. You understand what I'm saying? They'll do that. Like, oh, you know what? I've been holding a secret for 50 years. My grandpa killed some black kids back in 1952. It was just tearing me up inside, and I just had to get it out. Well, your grandpa is on his fucking deathbed. So now you want to tell on him? They'll do that to clear their conscience. Yeah, my pawpaw killed some black kids. Fuck your pawpaw. Why you didn't tell on pawpaw when he did it? That was the whole thing with Della Beckwith, who killed Medgar Evers. They're going to pull him in court when he's old and decrepit. Fuck him now. Yeah, it's heavy though. They made a code publicly. They find some place to vent their true feelings. But do you know that they find some place to vent? Oh yeah. I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware of that. What I think is going to come out of the Gym Mat kid, I don't know, man. But we talk about that a little bit in Hidden Colors 3. What's up, big black graduate? We talked about that earlier. What's up, young Pleasy? I won't get into that now. I'll probably talk about that at another time. That and that's why I don't really like to talk about too much stuff because with us, And I look at the Deshaun Jackson situation, how they will punish you for being associated with certain people. That's the thing. They're now punishing you for being just if you know somebody who might be affiliated with a crime, they punish you now. That's that all in law. That's what I was talking about with the whole sundown town, not the sundown, with the whole knockout game thing. They're using the knockout game as an excuse to punish a whole number of black folks. So black folks are going to have to start getting serious and come up with a code and stop being scared. That's another thing. Black people are so damn scary acting, and black people think that they're going to coon their way out of everything, man. You got to look at this, man. The cooning thing, you ain't thinking about your kids. See, look, I got beautiful children, so I think about them. I think about them. And me cooning and getting nigger trinkets, that ain't helping them. You dig what I'm saying? Because if I'm not lacing them up and getting them prepared or trying to create an environment so they ain't got to go through the bullshit, because they start on our kids. Y'all, I know y'all saw the story about the little black kids getting suspended from kindergarten and preschool. They start on our kids. They start on our children. And some of these people on these message boards talking this white supremacist rhetoric, these are the people in the classrooms teaching our kids. Like my daughter's upstairs, as a matter of fact. My daughter's in the 8th grade. She's going to be in high school next year. So that's really the only reason I haven't gone up to her school now, because she's not going to be there that much longer. So, but she has a history teacher, and her history teacher, she says her history teacher has made some very interesting comments about certain things. It's a white lady, and from the things my daughter's told me about it, she seems like she's like a right wing type of lady, like real conservative, and some of the things has a ring of right wing rhetoric to it. And the teacher showed a documentary in the class, which they do. A lot of schools show documentaries. And there's a documentary called The Abolitionist. I think PBS did it. Y'all familiar with that? I haven't seen it, but I want to see it. And I read an article about it. And it's very interesting. But have y'all heard about The Abolitionist, this PBS special? What's that, Seminole? Somebody said, what about a Seminole? What's up, Seminole? Oh, what's up, Seminole? Oh, yeah, you're a first grade teacher? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. They throw those black kids on that real quick. I can't wait till Umar get his school popping. Oh, man. Dude, my daughter was telling me, because my daughter knows, she knows to ask me stuff, and I always tell her, learn what they tell you, but also learn what they don't tell you. I always tell her that. Learn what they're not telling you, because they're going to tell you half of it. They ain't going to tell all of it. So she was talking to me about The Abolitionist. She's like, Dad, they showed this thing about the abolitionists. And Rhino, what do you mean by that? Hold on. What are you talking about, Rhino? Say they had you on Ritalin, young, pleasy. Yeah, they start young on the kids. They start people. What about Nas, Rhino? What about him? And why would you ask that? No, he's not. But why would you even think that? Yeah, that was real random. That's what I'm saying. Where did that come from? No, that's not true. Nas is about to open up a shoe store in Vegas. Nas got a real big shoe store called, I think it's called 12 a.m. That's opening up in Vegas. What you talking about? Okay, Rhino, don't come in with this ain't Lipstick Alley, dude. Come on, dude. You know this ain't a gossip site. And Nas is my people. Man, I talked to Nas and Nas texted me last week. So yeah, you coming in here with some old Lipstick Alley ass shit, dude. This ain't media takeout. But like I said, like I said, they showed the show The Abolitionists. And basically what it was, and this is my whole, and they're real slick, and I can't wait till goddamn Hidden Colors 3 come out. I really can't wait, man. They had this whole thing where they were just giving big ups to all the white abolitionists for basically saving the poor black slaves. That was basically, from what I understand, the theme of the abolitionist documentary. These good, kind-hearted white people who saved these poor, downtrodden black folks. And they ignored all the black abolitionists. There were many black abolitionists. From what I understand in the documentary, they talked about Frederick Douglass, but they didn't give him enough shine in the documentary. And that's been a big thing in history books. They always talk about how great the abolitionists were and how black folks got to be grateful to the white abolitionists. And John Brown was a rider. I give him that. John Brown was a rider. He was the only one who was a real rider to ride out. Let me tell y'all something, because when I did that interview with Wendy Wright, she was talking that same, well, the abolitionists were white and they helped us. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. Let me keep it 200 so people don't run that abolitionist game on y'all, family. After slavery, all them abolitionists turned their backs on black folks. Don't let them fool you with that abolitionist bullshit. They all turned their backs on black folks after slavery. They don't tell you that. The abolitionist movement was cool when black people were this abstract political thought that you couldn't see. Yeah, you could fight for that. That's a noble cause. You're like, hey, we can raise money. They would raise money, and yeah, we want to fight against the enslavement, really because the South was becoming too powerful. And there were some people like, hey, you shouldn't treat humans like that. That's bad. You're beating them. You shouldn't do that, which is honorable. But when slavery was over, them abolitionists was like, deuces, we did our part. Now, we didn't say we want you to be equal now. We still white. They threw them brothers under the bus. Why do you think it got worse for black folks after slavery? It's that that fake liberal shit started then. I told y'all about that fake liberal shit. That started then. After slavery was over, them abolitionists didn't embrace black folks. It got worse. Black folks started getting lynched, killed, black folks homeless. They didn't want blacks up in the North. As a matter of fact, that's why all them HBCUs got all that funding from the Rockefellers and all them people to keep blacks in the South. So it's real heavy stuff, man. Y'all got to really, really understand that part of the game. Okay, Rhino, if Pac was a fraud. Okay, Rhino, you just in here talking shit, man. Oh yeah, that's old, Rick. That's old. I'm hungry as hell, man. Peanut was supposed to give me some food early. I was working. I hear my son TJ running around upstairs. About to go upstairs with the fam in a minute. Martin Delaney, exactly. They never give Martin Delaney props. There were some brothers out there who were riders, man. Man, it was worse up in the North. They kept. That's my thing. They make it seem like the North was some kind of great promised land. They always leave out the fact that many black people went down to Florida because Florida was a free state for a long time because the Spanish owned Florida. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to hit up Del Taco. Well, yeah, the Wilberforce school, that was a Negro bedwench. That was a school for the children of Negro bedwenches, Wilberforce, up in Xenia, Ohio. I talked about that before, and I don't say that to be disparaging to the Africans who were enslaved, but I mean that's the truth. They would start these colleges for the offspring of the black women that they were laying up with, raping. Yeah, the North was not used to black folks. The North, they really shitted on black folks in the North. Yes, they did, Doc. Yeah, it got much worse for blacks after slavery. And that's the thing, man. Black people, we've been marginalized in so many different ways, and the marginalization has been government sanctioned. It's been government sanctioned, and black people are constantly being told we got to take responsibility. And then you have the coons saying that, well, you blacks are in the situation you're in because you don't take responsibility, and then to be honest, you got to put that on systematic white supremacy. They're at the you peel back the layers, they are at the root of that. Black people are afraid to say that because black people get caught up on the hamster wheel of running around. I'm gonna prove to them I can. I'm a man. I can. All right, you better acknowledge what created the situation first and stop playing games. That's another thing. Black people got to stop playing games with racial politics so we can get to the root of shit and handle it. You know, speak on Lyndon B. Johnson's stance on civil rights because Stephen A. Smith was saying he's responsible for civil rights. Let me tell y'all something. Let me be very clear on that because we always try to make it. Let me be very clear on that because that's coon talk. Whoever says that, I'm not. I don't even know if he said that. I don't know if he said Stephen said that. I don't know if he said that, but we got to stop making it seem like Lyndon B. Johnson woke up one day or any politician in the dominant. Hey, YOLO, you're going to have to chill, my dude. Hold on. YOLO, you're going to have to chill, my nigga. Hold on. Because now niggas in here acting stupid. Hold on. Fuck this. Hold on. I made Double Diva a mod. Okay, because niggas in here being goofy right now. We're trying to chop up game. God damn. All right, we got Trag Booty Clay. Okay, there we go. Now the coon train has arrived. All right, because we're trying to talk about some serious stuff here, and then the coon train is here. All right. Of course, I heard of Jay Electronica. Okay, yeah, there we go. Shit, we're trying to chop up game like some real players, and we got goofballs up in here. Damn. But yeah, like I said, man, people keep trying to make it seem like there was some kind of politician who woke up and said, hey, all this treatment for black people is just wrong. Let me ask y'all something. When has anybody in the dominant society ever said that in history? And when has anybody ever said, hey, you know what? This slavery is not good. Nobody said that. Slavery wasn't over because of somebody fighting for the Civil War wasn't about them fighting for slaves or the welfare, the benefit of us. It had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that whatsoever. That's a common lie. Don't ever let nobody tell you that lie. We debunked that bullshit in Hidden Color 1. We debunked that in Hidden Colors 1. The Civil Rights era wasn't because Lyndon B. Johnson. Do you know Lyndon B. Johnson was such a racist white supremacist? They got secret tapes of him. Every other word out of his mouth was nigga. Please don't make it seem like Lyndon B. Johnson was some kind of savior of black folks. He called Dr. King all types of niggas. There's a quote from his own people in a book that came out, I think, in the 80s, that Lyndon B. Johnson said, I'll have these niggas voting Democrat for the next 40 years or some shit like that. And I've heard tape of him, those secret FBI tapes of him calling Dr. King a nigger preacher, just all types of shit. So he wasn't no champion of black folks. He signed that civil rights bill. They had to sign that. Let's be very clear. Nobody signed the Civil Rights Act because of the benevolent spirit in their hearts. They had to sign it because black folks was out here showing out and getting it in. And the world was watching. You should put J Electronica on. Okay, Pimp Cup. Go to sleep, my dude. Pimp Cup, I'm going to ban you myself, dude. I'm just going to ban you. Right now, I'm just not in the mood for dumb nigga talking right now. I'm a ban right along with Double Diva. I'm just, yeah. Niggas are talking stupid shit right now. Yeah, Cypher, but again, he had to do that. They had to make some kind of concession because the black people were putting in too much work. They had to, and plus the international community was looking, and it became a national threat. They had to. What's up? You say you're so sick of civil rights, all these delays, black people programs. We need to accept. I said, wait. I couldn't. You were typing, brother, and they were typing so fast. I missed what you said. Can you elaborate on what you said, brother? Oh yeah, The Walking Dead is on. I gotta watch that. You say you want us to resegregate? Sweetheart, we're already segregated, right? You think we're not? You think we're not segregated? We're already segregated. Segregation didn't go anywhere. I mean, you got a few isolated black folks who live in pockets of white communities here and there, but in large numbers, we're segregated. Buck Nasty, that's the question right there. That's the question right there. Great question. And the problem is, what happens is that back in the 60s, black folks would, the only people who would get international spotlight were like Dr. King, and even Marcus Garvey got international attention. That's why his movement was so popular, and that's why he was a threat. When we start getting that international attention, that becomes a threat. And Malcolm X got international attention. So they figured out something. If we're going to give people national attention, let's give people black people international attention who are doing real well. So this is why you see black rappers thrown out on TV in Bentleys and cars and popping bottles. And when that image goes around the world, it's just like, well, black people are doing great over there. You see, that's the con game. That's a con game. The image that you see of black people around the world from America is that we're all over here driving Bentleys, popping bottles. So it's like they're fine over there. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all, let me get up here. I got to get up here. At first, I got to eat something. I hear my stomach growling. I got to eat. I want y'all to go to TariqElite.com. I'm starving as hell. Go to TariqElite.com, family. Get my gear. That's TariqElite.com. Let's make it pop off. Make it do what it do. Go to TariqRadio.com. We'll listen to the Tariq Elite Radio show every week. Ladies and gentlemen, go to MacLessons.com where you can check out all my pay-per-view specials. Go to, what's on the site? Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Tariq Nasheed. All that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram at Tariq Elite. All that good stuff. I hear my son TJ rolling around in the roller upstairs. And follow me on Facebook at Tariq Nasheed and Tariq Elite. I got a couple of Facebook pages. Y'all follow me on Facebook. We chop up real good game every day on Facebook. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay tuned to Tariq Radio. We're going to keep it going. Holla.